Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute since I've done a video. I went to Germany and then came back and just got busy with my daily routine and didn't get a chance to film. So for anybody who is new to my channel and just passing by, I would like to tell you my name and just a quick introduction. So my name is Saba and thanks for passing by and watching my video. I would love if you guys subscribe down below for more videos like this and just suggestions. I would love to know what you guys want to watch. So yeah, I would love that. So in this video today, as you guys can see from the title, I will be reviewing this foundation. I bought that in December, never ever got around to doing a review, but the base of me buying this foundation was basically to do a review because I heard so many good things about it, so I thought why not give that a go. So this is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Foundation. It is a matte foundation, so I don't know how that's going to work for people who already have matte skin. But for me, I have a combination skin. I don't tend to think I have too much of a matte skin, so I'm just going to see how that goes. The guy that was working in the store matched me with a warm beige colour, and we'll see how it sits. So what I'm going to do today is that I'm just going to wear this foundation and obviously wear it for a good couple of hours and check in and let you guys know how it actually goes and how it sits on my skin, how I feel about that. So the whole kind of like review jazz kind of thing. So this foundation comes in 12 different shades and it is in a tube, so I would say for traveling it is quite good, but yet I would not know how, because when we travel we have to put like a plastic bag and I'm not sure if that's going to fit in a plastic bag. It is 48 mils and comes in a tube like this, which has got a pump inside. Yeah, so fairly easy to travel with. People, obviously I'm not sure if you can fit in the plastic bag, but for people who, you know, are taking it with them, I guess it's going to be quite easy. So I'm on the Too Faced website and I'm just going to be reading what it says. So 12 shades it comes in, and in dollars it's $36. I bought it quite a while back, so I'm not sure how much I paid over here, because Too Faced opened a new store in London, so that's where I went and I picked it up from there. So it says this transfer resistant medium coverage foundation creates a smooth canvas for flawless, comfortable matte wear using our exclusive comfort matte technology that is never cakey or mask like. So in details they say 14-hour photo friendly wear, smooths for a flawless finish, oil controlling, infused with exclusive comfort matte technology, smells like peach and sweet thick cream, formulated without gluten and parabens, which is good. And I would definitely, I didn't smell if it actually smelled like peaches or figs, but yeah, for somebody who is very oily, I think this foundation is going to do very well. Well, I am not sure about myself because I am not very oily, but I do tend to get oily here and here, and I do sometimes just around these areas basically. Today I am going to moisturize my skin with the vitamin E and just gonna go straight into the video basically. I can talk for, like, you know, when you make videos you don't realize how much you can talk, but when I'm about to edit, that's when I realize how much jack I actually spoke and then it's just a bit difficult to edit and cut the stuff out. This moisturizer is really good. I also bought that around Christmas time from Body Shop and it is just so lightweight on your skin. So for this foundation, obviously because it's a matte foundation, for people who have kind of like dryish skin or something, I would suggest moisturizing their faces properly with, you know, kind of like a good moisturizer, and if possible also go with like primer that is hydrating rather than matte, so that it does not cling onto your dry patches or anything like that. yeah, because obviously matte foundation on matte skin, I don't know how that's going to be working well, but today's primer, I'm using the YSL T-shirt Cloud Blur primer. I am just going to take this on half of my face, or maybe I might just take it on my whole face, why not. I'm just going to apply it in areas where, you know, I need to smooth out my skin, and in areas where I think, like, you know, oil kind of like shines through, and just, yeah, this primer is really good. It's very like silicone-y. It makes you feel that it's like, you know, making your skin very smooth when you touch it, and I really like it. Since I bought it, I have not put it down. So this foundation, I'm not sure how it's going to go if you were to apply with a brush, but I am going to go and use my beauty sponge. So we are going to begin with, say, 1 pump of foundation. Now just looking at it, I don't know, this was the best match, I think, because the one lighter than this was a bit light, but when I see like that, it does feel like it is a bit, on a tiny tad bit darker, so I'm going to see how I make it work. So I went to Germany and I uploaded the vlog, which gained quite a few subscribers for me, and yeah, people seem to like it. It was just a short journey where I fell ill, but it was good. So I'm going again in about 2 weeks time, because obviously I have my family there, so I tend to travel quite often, and recently I've just been traveling quite a bit to Germany, because, you know, when you have airlines like Ryanair who offer good flights, cheap flights, why not? So it is a very smooth foundation by the touch of it, and it is a tiny tad darker, as I said. I do feel it when I apply it on my face, but that's okay, we'll make it work. In terms of coverage, I have like red patches around my nose, so one coverage has actually not covered it up, so I do believe I'm gonna have to go in with a second layer to, you know, build it up a bit more and see, you know, this area still is a little bit patchy in terms of foundation coverage, so I'm gonna have to apply a bit more. I mean, I can't smell too much of peach, but yeah. Come on. So no, I still can't smell peach, but maybe it's just disappeared. So I'm taking another pump and I'm just going into the areas where I have like red spots, red marks, and just gonna try and cover those areas up. That's next to my nose here, and around this side. So I hope you guys had a lovely Christmas, and sorry for not being able to upload as often. I've just been very like tied up with a lot of, you know, things in terms of like work, and I've just been trying to do like multiple things at the same time, and hence why I just did not get time for this, and plus I honestly did not have ideas of what I should film, and yeah, that's why I was kind of like a little bit demotivated as well in terms of making videos. So yeah, I was lucky that I had obviously the vlog that I filmed from Germany that I could upload, and yeah, which kind of saved me for 2 weeks. So instead of like uploading 2 times a week, it just went down to once, and then I think I skipped last week as well, if I'm not wrong. I remember skipping last week. So yes, the foundation is matte, but it is not dead matte, if you can see from my face. It's most likely because I also applied like a hydrating moisturizer underneath, and it feels not heavy. It does not feel like I've got anything on my skin, but yeah. So yeah, it has a nice coverage, but you have to build up. It's not like full coverage foundation that if you are a full coverage girl, I just think you'll have to build it up. Plus it still hasn't covered fully these marks around here, but other than that I don't see anything wrong with it so far. It's very kind of like, it feels like breathable foundation. It's not like, it feels a tiny tad techy still, so by the time it dries it should be fine. But normally what I use underneath on a daily basis, I've been using serums. So underneath I have not actually been using my moisturizer recently. In the morning and in the night I've been using these two serums, so that's what I actually apply on my face, and it makes my face really tacky, so it gives me a really good base to work on. These are the Ordinary serums. I'm going to update you guys. I've heard a lot about it, that's why I started using it, but I'm not sure if it's actually working or not. It's only been like 3 to 4 days, so I'll update you later on. But that's what I use underneath. Today obviously I wanted to use moisturizer and primer as per usual. So I'm going to finish my makeup and then I will come back and talk to you guys then. So the makeup look is complete. The foundation I do think is actually pretty good. Apart from, I don't know why, but when I was applying my blusher, which usually never happens, but you know, when I put my brush on my skin, the product just got stuck on that same place and it was really difficult to blend, and hence why maybe if you guys can see a bit of patchiness of my blush, that's why, because I could not really move it much around after that. Other than that, it looks pretty awesome right now, I'm not gonna lie. It looks really nice. So as you can see that earlier on when I put it on, it was quite dark, but now after highlighting my face and everything, putting all the products on, it actually looks perfectly fine. Yeah, so far I actually really like how it looks. So currently the time is 12:39. I am just going to carry on with my day. I'm not going out, so I'm just going to be wearing this makeup at home and just let you guys know every, say, 3 to 4 hours or something. I'm just going to check in and let you guys know how the foundation is doing and how I think I feel about it. So the clock starts right about now and I shall catch you guys in a little while. Hi everyone, so I am back after a good 4.5 hours. I went and I cooked and I just did my house chores, and yeah, I thought I'll check in after like 4.5 hours because I'm so impressed with this foundation so far. I mean, generally on a day-to-day basis I don't actually go in and apply highlighter on my face because it just really emphasizes my pores on my face, yeah, I can generally see more like imperfections on that side, and it tends to make my face look oily. But today I am very surprised that, even considering that this morning the color was kind of off and I had to fix it with my concealer and everything, it's been sitting very well on my face. I mean, only place actually that I can see is right in the inner corners of my nose that it has creased and like looks kind of like cakey-ish, or it's breaking up, I would say. This side of my face looks amazing, same as with this side of my face. Let me just come closer so that you guys can actually see properly. I mean, if you see, this part of my nose is kind of like caking up, but other than that, like my forehead, this side of my face is still very flawless. Same thing with around here, it's still flawless. So the oils have not shown through, which is amazing. That's what it claims, and so far it's working. I'm not gonna use the foundation for a good 12 hours. because I'm just at home and I don't think I'm going to keep it on for that long, but I am going to try and keep it on for as long as I can. The foundation so far does not feel heavy on my face, does not feel cakey on my face whatsoever, so I am very impressed with it, because in the past some of the foundations that I have reviewed, they do feel very cakey after certain hours, especially after cooking, because you know when you cook, the steam actually goes onto your face, and you know, it's just kind of uncomfortable, and then after that you just feel like you need to take it off, and a lot of times around my smile lines, and it just starts breaking up on my face, and I get that feeling where I just want to take it off and just wash my face off. And yeah, so far with this foundation I haven't had any problem and I am loving it. I'm very happy actually that it is working. I bought it quite a while ago and I did use it, but obviously I didn't highlight all around my face, and hence why the foundation color was still kind of off. But I think in the future, whenever I'm going to use it, I'm going to do the same way as I did today, because you know, having an oil-free foundation which does actually not let oil throughout the day is amazing, because if I'm going to work and I'm wearing foundation, I wear it straight for good 8 to 9 hours or something like that, and by the end of the day I do have some oil. So I am going to see for another good few hours, I think, until maybe another 3 hours or 4 hours I'll try, and because I really want to see how it works, if my, you know, if it gets really oily or if it separates. So I really want to give like a good all-rounded update to you guys at the end before I leave. So yeah, we will just stop right there and I am going to come back after a few hours. Welcome me back. It's currently around 8:31 and I've had this foundation on for about 8 hours, and I'm ready to take it off because it's coming up to 9 o'clock, and yeah, there hasn't been much change from what I can see. If I see closely, it is gone pretty cakey on my face. I don't think you guys can see it. I'm just gonna come a bit closer to show you guys. Big close-up right now, so you guys can see how it has kind of become oily and like kind of separated. It is still not too bad, but as you can see, it is, yeah, it is pretty oily on the side, and yeah, very much heavy cakey look, I would say. But nevertheless, if I go far out like this, I'm sure you guys can't tell. So yeah, if I was to look in the mirror right there, I can't tell much either. It actually looks really, really pretty. It gives me a subtle glow and it looks really nice. So in that case, I would say it has worked really, really well. This concludes my whole review of this foundation, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And if you guys want to know, I'm actually planning to do a review on the new NARS foundation. If you guys want to see it, then I'll bring it up in future and do a review on that foundation too. But for now, I'm just going to conclude it here, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe down below for more videos like that, and I shall catch you in my next one. Bye!